What's good, YouTube? You already know this. It's Crazy Boy Reacts back in a little bit. And today, we got a new motivational video for y'all, baby. And I know this week I told y'all, oh, it's not, this could be a motivational video to you, or it couldn't be. This is like a helping video, actually. It's to help you out, figure out what you want to do in your life and all that. Now, let me throw out this disclaimer real quick. If you are a teenager, this is mainly for you. If you're in high school and you don't know what to do after high school, or you're still trying to figure out, or anything like that, this is mainly for you. But if you're in college and you don't know what you want to do after college, this could help you too. To be honest, you could just use what I'm telling you and go ahead and figure out what you want to do. Because I already know what I'm trying to do after high school. I have a whole bunch of options. If one option don't work, I got another option. If that option don't work, I got another option. So let's get straight into what we have to talk about. Say you're in 9th grade. I'm pretty sure somebody will come to you and ask you, do you know what you want to do after? Once you get into high school, about people start coming up to you, ask you, do you know what you want to do after high school, and woo 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 woo. And once you get into 10th grade, people really start looking at you and really start looking at asking you what you want to do and all that and all this, right? So this is where you really want to, it's best to find out what you want to do 9th through 11th grade, because so you can prepare, you can do all the research you need to do, you can get everything ready for 12th grade, and then by 12th grade you can start setting stuff up, because you're gonna turn 18 in 12th grade, right? Unless you skip the grade and then you turn 17 and 16, whatever you turn in 8th and 12th grade. So by the time you graduate, you already have your whole plan set up and you already know what you're gonna do. Me personally, I already know where I'm moving after high school, how much I have to spend where I move, and what I can do to adjust to my money and get my money after high school. Because I already have roommates planned up and all this. We all planned it up. And I'm gonna tell y'all how I got my future career set, and how I got my mindset, and how I know what I'm gonna do after high school. Alright, so first you need to like start thinking about, if you have a lot of alone time, you should already have been done this, but you need to start thinking about, like, what can I do to, that would, like, don't think about doing something that you wouldn't want to do. If you hate cars and you hate working on maintenance and stuff, maintenance and all that, don't be trying to be a freaking mechanic. No. If you hate painting, then don't be a painter. If you don't want to drive cars, if you don't want to be a chauffeur, then don't be a chauffeur. If you don't want to be a butler, don't be a butler. If you want to be a freaking pilot, you be a pilot. You can literally be anything you want to be. But you have to put in the work, you have to do the research, you have to do the effort. You have to put in the effort to get what you want. So find something that you want to do as a career after high school. Think of stuff that you like to do, or stuff that you think is cool. But don't just do it because it's cool, because it might stress you out and you don't want to do it. Because me personally, I seen barbers and stuff, ooh, and this is how I got mine. You could just like do something one day, and then it just be like, this is what I want to do. If you just end up doing something one day, try something out, and then you're like, this is what I want to do for my future career. I'm gonna tell y'all, this was like 2 summers ago, or this was last summer, I forgot. I went ahead and I cut my hair. I cut my own hair. I didn't cut it off. I got myself a little taper fade on the side. My first time ever cutting hair. Nobody's hair in my cut. I cut myself first. I cut it up. I don't have a picture, I don't remember, but I cut it up, and then it came out good. It came out good enough for a first time cut, you know what I'm saying, on myself. And I ain't never cut nobody hair. I haven't cut hair since then, but that was my first time ever cutting hair, and that was the first time I cut on anybody's head, you know what I'm saying. So I did that, and I was like, bruh, that was not that bad, bruh, because I was like, what if barbering is good for me? I'm gonna try out cutting my own hair. So I was taking forever to get a haircut from somebody who I couldn't get to the barbershop at all. So I was like, let me just try this out one night. So I was like, it was light work, you know what I'm saying? It was so good, and my father came home and he was like, who cut your hair? Because I know you didn't do it. That's how good it was. For my first time, he thought I didn't do it. He thought somebody else cut it. But they didn't. See, now, say if you wanted to be something, right? You want to be a plumber one day, or you want to fix stuff in houses. Or you could work on light bulbs and stuff. One day you just like, let me try this out and see how this is, because I'm gonna test out this career right here. Let me test, like, do a little mechanicism. I don't know what the word is, but say you like fix a fan or something. You fix something. Oh, I like fixing, because I like cutting. I like cutting that. So you like, oh, I like fixing. This is probably what I want to do. So this is what you gotta do. You gotta go do research, look up videos on YouTube, go and pull out information about what you have to do to get that career, what you have to do to become something. Because with barbering, you have to have a barber's license, and that's what I'm gonna go get after high school. I'm gonna get a barber's license. So you have to figure out what is required for you to do what you want to do, what the age standards are for what you need to do, what you want to do, how much tuition is for if you have to go to college if you want to, or if you have to go to a trade for that thing that you want to do. You have to get all your stats ready, think about all the stuff that you want to do, and then the next step is where are you going to be located, so you can figure out what they require in your location for that type of job. Figure out where you want to live is something that you can really work on from your whole freaking high school career. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you can really work on. If you figure out where you want to live, like that's something you could just look at a whole bunch of options, nice beautiful places. Look at how much the rates are, how much the cost of living is in these places, how much gas and electric and water is, and how much the apartments are. Look at apartments.com. I'm 15 years old. Me and my man is looking at apartments.com, already finding apartments that we're gonna move into, and we're picking out a whole bunch of options because you have to pick out a spot. So in your 12th grade year, on your spring break or one of your breaks, you can go to the place that you want to live, look at the apartments and put down a deposit, and you can get your apartment. Once you get straight out of high school, you move to where you want to move. If you want to still stay in your spot and live with your parents and do that the freeway, go ahead. But me, 2022 is when I graduate. I'm gonna go spring break. Me and my mans, we going up to where we want to move. We're gonna look at apartments and we're gonna pick out which one we really want, because you can't just jump into one apartment. You have to have different options because one of them might not be available, one of them might not be the one you want, and then you're just gonna be stuck with one. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta pick out your location first. We've had like we picked like 4 different locations. We already found one. We found one that was really good. If you like hotspot, listen bro, if you like desert type stuff, live in the desert type stuff. No, I'm not talking about sand, I'm talking about like regular. But if you wanna live in a city type, figure out something that lives in city type, but don't be doing stuff, don't be going out your way to be outrageous. Like picking an apartment that's like $10,000 a month, and you know damn well you only gonna be making about 500. Don't do that. That's just not, what are you doing? Make reasonable prices, and then look at jobs and look at the minimum wage from that area by whatever year you graduate, or look at the minimum wage for that area whenever you are ready to live there. And then think about, oh, this might be the time that if I'm making this much, I can calculate it to see how much I'm gonna have to pay for rent, including the gas and electric and the water. So then you add all this stuff up, and then next you got you got everything together, you got all your stats together, and then now you just know how much you make and how much you gotta spend and how much you have left over after you make it. So now you're set up. And see, what I did was, if this YouTube stuff don't work with your mic, because you know I'm saying crazy boy, it's tough. But say I'm just stuck where I want to live and I can't do nothing, bro. This is one of my options actually, YouTube. So this is a part of what I'm doing. This is why I'm blowing up, or this is why I'm doing all this, you know what I'm saying, videos all the time and stuff. You gotta grind for what you want, you know what I'm saying. If this didn't work right and I had to go down there and I didn't have money for barbering school and I didn't get to do whatever else I wanted to do, I already calculated it. I could just get a minimum wage job, and we're splitting the rent between 3 people that we all are friends. So we're easily just paying the rent, and we still have a lot of money left over. Because this is how you gotta calculate your stuff. You gotta calculate the rent, you gotta calculate the gas, you gotta calculate the electric, you gotta calculate the water, and then you gotta calculate how much you're gonna be making. So then you can be set up for what you want to do in life. And if you're in college and you're about to graduate, you better find something quick, my guy, because you're gonna be stuck if you don't. But yeah, those tips can help you too, you know what I'm saying, for if you're in college. But yeah, you just have to find out what's good for you and what's good enough for you to want to learn and know, because then that'll be the good enough for you to want to be, you know what I'm saying. But if you guys like this video, go ahead and like it. If you got any comments that y'all want to tell me, if y'all have anything to say to me, you know what I'm saying, any feedback, go ahead and drop that down in the comment section below. Hey, all my social links down in the description below. If you want to go add me later, I will do back. If you hit my DMs, I will respond back. You already know what it is. It's Crazy Boy Reacts me out a little bit, baby. Yeah.